So, big door, entryway. Oh, turn the light on. Turn the light on. So, outlet for little heater was right here. Heater would have been right there to blow air that way. So then I'm guessing it got into here where liquids were stored. Shelf. All that stuff is still cooked crispy, but it's still there. All of that shelving is gone. Back wall still looks good-ish. It's where I would have went over and around and up the steps. And give me a... I just step around. Stairway is still there. There just isn't a door anymore. Okay, where I would have stepped up. There's a thing in the way. Okay, we'll just go through the wall. Okay, that's the wall that goes to like where the machining, drill presses and all that stuff is. This is where bay window used to be. They knocked out enough wood so they could get a hole because they couldn't get through that. Everything below the 8-foot mark is still fine. This window, furnace, still don't look too bad. And then this was all full of stuff. Just packed full of stuff. Floor is still solid. It's now froze solid, but it's solid. Beams are toasty and mostly gone, but the roof itself is made out of really heavy stuff. That was shelving for storage area. Propane bottle. Probably still hooked up, so it's probably still full. If you ever wonder how much heat a propane bottle can take. This was all the shelving, miscellaneous stuff. So I'm going to take the whole roof down when I can. But for now, when I can, I'll get 2x4s. I'll just run them along the side, and I'll build the new support right where it sits. This is where they knocked the hole out to throw all of that outside. Mustang's okay. I think they did a pretty good job of not hurting me. They threw it all that way. So I guess you could say it kind of I had a fire sale. Everything must go. The exterior wall still good. I still have some of the paneling. There's still insulation behind here. There wasn't really much in the roof, so that's fine. When I built building, I thought I maxed out on height. I realized after I did everything that I could make it taller. So when I redo the roof, and the roof for the old building is actually there. The first building's roof is attached, and this piggybacks on that, and then I put the verticals down to hold up this side, and it's probably still holding. It's a tough old bird. I was worried that I have the short studs underneath that foam wall there. So that's all okay. So it's holding up support there, here. I would have to put more, and I probably immediately would put them right in the middle to hold this up, and then restructure that. So that'll hold. It just gets me that the furnace still obviously I'm never going to use it again because I'm not that stupid. But it wasn't as strong as I thought it wanted it to be. And much stuff in the steps. Underneath here was 2x8s because there was going to be a room. It was supposed to be a room, so I had 2x8s, tongue and groove, oak, and then this stuff here. So it's still mostly holding its weight because the roof for this part out here is supported back that way and then on the end. So its main supports is still fine. I'm going to take all of it down anyway, make it taller. now that I can. But you realize this building, the fire started in here. And it tried to cook the building for 3 hours. And it's still mostly fine. Let's come down the steps. There's always stuff in the way in the steps. Even when there's nothing in here, it's still in the way. Come down. Whoop. You can see the supports and all that stuff. So it's all crunchy, but it's there. Across this way. It's probably too dark to see anything. But like I said, the Audi is encased in ice. So it's fine. See if I can get my flashlight to brighten things. I'm just not used to it being dark and quiet in here. It's just weird. Yeah, that ain't helping. That window and that window are mostly okay. Big bay window is shot, but it's still mostly doing its job. Inside and outside panes are between fractured water and ice. You can see my sticker. So that's doing good. Can't see because it's dark, but most of the roof up here is fine. The main structural is toasty, but it's gonna be okay. Everything that looks really nasty up top was like the trim boards for the pretty looking panels and things like that. But the main roof itself is still up there. The tin is still there. Let's see. My little shelving thing I had is all full of stuff. The box where the air compressor went, still okay. Main shelvings, toolbox, some other stuff is okay. The refrigerator looks like it's seen better days. Yeah, it's screwed. And then some of this is just me looking at stuff. Drill, you can't see anything in here. But the little drill press, the valve grinder, all of that is still fine. The walls in here are fine. I never insulated this part of the ceiling, so it's okay. Never got around to fixing that. Most of my wrenches are still hanging up where they belong, staying cool. This one held all the wrenches, but it was plastic. That one there had a bunch of wrenches, but it's down there. My Immortal microwave finally died. Yeah, it's done. Let's see. File cabinet where I kept all my books, libraries, pictures kids had given me. That's okay. Little radio cabinet I made at Body's. Didn't see anything. My little file cabinet's okay. Sign with all the words. Still says word stuff. Radio is dead. About a bunch of ice underneath the bottom. Oxygen bottle was empty, so it's not a concern. Other propane bottle, somewhat full, is fine. Drill press, my tooling cabinet, filing stuff. And the walls are good. Let me get over to the other side. Obviously, that's better than locking the door because it's going to get through there. Fire extinguisher looks pretty cool. Anything I had up here fell down. New light I just put in. No more. Tonka truck that Cody got when he was like 6. That's fine. They're about Immortal. And a motorcycle that's icy, but it's still motorcycle-y. I closed the door. And then everything else in here is dirty, but unburnt. Radio receiver is probably dead. I want to get a new one anyway. It's an upgrade. Ceiling is still somewhat white, considering that wall is full of insulation. This is full of insulation. Everything. So it worked out good because I built the building like a pole building. So in the center, there are beams that go straight into the ground, and that side is straight into the ground, and then there. And then 2x6s ran across here, built the roof, and then the roof kind of sits on top. So can take the roof down, and this will be fine. This will probably be, once I can run wires again safely, we'll probably pull all of this, when I get that stuff out of there, pull all of this out, shove that over there, and then could run like a Nipco in here to heat this up so I can kind of keep doing things. Sliding door is on the ground instead of up there, but I imagine that's just because they rammed through it, which is good. So I could probably put him back up so it'd have a safe place to get things going again. Let me come out here. Fuck you, asshole. Let's see. So, truck's okay, building's okay. That's where they cut the hole so they could get in it. That's where they cleaned my loft out for me. Mustang's fine. They did a fantastic job. It just, all the insulation smoke, and I know that's what they rush in and do, and I'm so grateful they do that. It's just, I wouldn't know what to do. I just gotta wait to warm up. But that's pretty much it. It's gonna be a mess, but I built it once, so I can build it again.